Hey there, it's Sarah, still helping you stay active 12 minutes at a time. And today I'm bringing you a 12-minute workout that will not only improve your cardiovascular fitness, but we're going to incorporate some upper body, some lower body. I'm in my living room, so I have a little bit more room to move around today. I've moved my coffee table out of the way, so make sure you've got some space to move around. It doesn't need to be a very big space, but you do need some room to move forward and back. We're going to do a little side to side. And if you have a coffee table or a countertop, something nearby that you can support yourself on, if you don't feel like coming to the floor today, you have the option to support yourself up on some sort of surface. In your plank, we're going to push up from there. You can always bring knees down, or you can come all the way to the floor. So if you have a mat that you'd like to make your floor a little bit more comfortable, go ahead and grab that as well. Maybe get some water, because our intention is to get the heart rate up, to breathe a little heavier today. It's only 12 minutes. We're going to give it all we've got for 4 back-to-back exercises, 40 seconds each. We have almost 30 seconds to rest in between our rounds, and we're going to do 4 big rounds today. So we're going to start just moving side to side. Make sure you've got a little space to step from side to side. And we're going to go for 40 seconds just stepping and touching. So a little step, touch, step, tap, 40 seconds, side to side. As soon as I get this timer to ding, there we go. So just step, touch, step, touch. We're just moving around. Maybe you're just starting your day. Maybe you've been sitting around a lot today. We need to get that body moving. Maybe start to open and close the arms. We're going to do some upper body work here in a little bit. So get that upper body moving as well. Try to really squeeze those elbows towards each other. Then pull those shoulder blades together as you take the elbows wide. Make sure you're breathing. When you hear your bell, you're going to start to lift one knee, and you're going to swing that opposite elbow towards it with a big torso twist, crunching through the core. So you're going to step, lift your knee, twist, step, twist, step, twist. Drive that knee up, pull that elbow towards it. And you can sit into a little squat in between if you want, because that's where we're going next, is squats. So really warm up those legs, keep that belly button towards your spine, and we're pulling the elbow and the knee towards each other. Big twist. Make sure you're continuing to breathe as we work today. We don't want to hold that breath. We want to get in lots of oxygen. We're going to step into a squat here at the bell. Step, squat, step, squat. So we're going to step wide, bend those knees out towards the pinky toes, sit your hips down and back. Press into the heels, keep that belly button tight, keep the chest proud. And you choose the pace here. We're going to repeat each of these exercises at the end of our workout, and maybe we can ramp up the intensity then. When you hear the bell, you can stay with the squat and jump into it, or you can do jumping jacks. Or you can step one foot out and then bring it in, bringing those arms up. So half jumping jacks, full jumping jacks, or jump into a squat. Maybe reach towards the floor in that squat, and then jack those feet in and out. You can do a few jump squats and then into the jump jacks. You can speed those up. You can step out, tap, and in. Whatever works best for you. This was our warm-up round. We can ramp up that intensity at the end. We're going to take 30 seconds, 27 seconds. If you want to come to the floor, you're going to hinge from the hips, bring your hands down, walk them out, and then walk them back in. If you don't want to be on the floor, bring your hands to a surface, step your feet out, step them back in, stand up tall. We're all going to start with that hinge forward, either hands to the floor or to a surface up a little higher. If you're on the floor, walk your hands out and then back in. If you're up on a surface, step your feet out and then back in. And make sure you're standing up in between. Belly button tight to the spine. Hips come down. And we stand up really tall in between each rep. You choose the speed. You can speed it up, and that'll get that heart rate a little higher. We're gonna hold in our plank at the bell. So get ready and do some push-ups. You can stay on your toes, hands outside the shoulders, bringing the chest down in line with the elbows. If the toes is too much, you're on the knees. Another option is to bring the knees in under the hips. Or you can be up on your surface, maybe it's your coffee table, and you can push up from here, or you can push up from your knees. Do what works best for you. Try to get low in that push-up. You've got 10 more seconds. And then we're going to mountain climb. So we're going to hold our plank, and we're going to bring the knees up towards the chest. And you can do this slow. You can march the knees, or you can run them. You can stay on the knees and bring one up, and then the other. You can come up to your coffee table and march the knees to the chest, or run those knees. Try to bring your shoulders right over your wrist, push through your palms, and keep that belly button up tight towards the spine. And keep going for about 10 more seconds. You choose the speed, you choose your range. You can be on those knees, you can have your hands elevated. Hold your plank, lift one foot, tap it down, lift the other. Trying to keep the hips and shoulders square and squeeze the glute as you lift. From the knees, you're just going to extend back, maybe lift off the floor, and then bring the knee back down. You can be on all fours, knees under hips. You can be up on your coffee table, lifting, alternating legs. Belly button tight towards that spine. Push through the palms. Stay strong in those shoulders. Squeeze the glute as you lift. Try not to twist the hips. We get to come up, shake it out. Guess what? We are halfway through. We're gonna move forward and back. And all we're gonna do to start is just run forward and back. So find some room on the floor. Maybe get your water. You've got, 10 more seconds? Bring that heart rate down a little bit because we're gonna bring it right back up. At the bell, sprint forward, run it back. As fast as you can go. Run it forward, run it back. You choose the speed and work within your space. So you may have more room to run around. You may have less room, and maybe you're just doing a few steps forward, a few steps back. Maybe you just want to run in place. That's okay too. Lift those knees high or bring heels behind you. 12 more seconds. Make sure you're breathing. We're going to turn this run forward into a skip at the bell. And then we're going to jump jack back. So we're going to skip forward, lift that knee up, hop off the opposite foot, and then jump the feet out and in to take yourself back. If you've got room for 3, you're going to alternate which leg leads. If you don't have much room, drive one knee up, drive the other knee up, do a couple jump jacks. You don't even have to move if you're in a tiny space today. So we work within our space, and we do what we can. We're still moving, we're still breathing. We're gonna turn these skips into lunges, forward lunges. Here we go. Step one foot forward, bend those knees, switch. Again, if you've got time for 3, jump jack back. Switch which leg is leading. Drop that back knee towards the floor, maybe tap it on the floor, and then jump those feet in and out. And bring yourself back. Long step forward. Hips stay square. If you're tired of jump jack, run back. Whoo, we're breathing. Next, we're gonna jump forward. So start at your back point and big jump forward and then just run it back. If you don't feel like jumping, squat, lift your heels, squat, and then run your knees a few times. We don't have to move forward and back. We can stay in one spot. And we'll just do squat, heel lift, little run in place. Make sure you're breathing, your break is coming. If you're jumping, land softly. Roll into those heels. 5 more seconds. We got it. And then you get another break. Right here. Whew. Remember round 1? We're gonna take it back. Step touch. Maybe we need that to bring the heart rate down a little bit. Maybe we're breathing really heavy. Take a second, get some water, take some deep breaths, and let's see if we can take these exercises a little further than we did in round 1. So can we move faster? Step touch, step touch. Maybe stay a little bit lower in those legs and move side to side. If this is too easy, bring the opposite foot behind you, bend into that standing leg, and start to swing your arms side to side. Maybe make it skaters. Or stay, step touch, step touch. In 15 seconds, we're bringing our knee forward, and we're gonna drive the opposite elbow towards it. If you're doing step touch, you can do your arms. You choose. Get ready. Elbows up. Bring that opposite knee. Lift, twist, lift, twist. Little squat in between. Belly button up tight. Can you sit a little lower in those squats this time? Squeeze those glutes. Bring yourself up. Twist even further. Drive that knee up higher. You've got about 15 more seconds. And then we're going to step into our squats. Side to side. We're going to see if we can sit a little lower than we did last time. Make sure you're breathing. Let's go. Out and in. Out and in. Push the knees out. Push the heels down. Sit the hips back. Squeeze the glutes. Pull that belly button in. Keep your chest lifted and keep moving. You're halfway through your side squats. Feel those outer hips, those inner thighs. We're still breathing a little heavier. We're gonna spike that heart rate to finish. You can jump jack, you can squat jack, you can speed jack. So you can stay with your squats, jump the feet in and out, maybe reach to the floor. Maybe arms come up and we jump jack. Maybe we're doing a half jack and we're just stepping one foot out at a time, arms up. Maybe we're gonna speed jack as fast as we can. You choose for 20 more seconds and then you're done with your workout. You are almost finished with your 12 minutes. See how fast that goes? Let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Activity completed.
Done. Catch your breath. Take a quick stretch. If you've got 12 minutes left in your day to improve your fitness, to stay active, hit play on another video. You can spend 12 minutes stretching with me. You can break it down. Focus on one body part. There's a little bit of everything here at 12 Minute Fit. So please subscribe, come back, work out with me again. I can't wait to see you next time.